I realized that I had a makeup addiction. I remember I was trying to allot money to be able to buy makeup when I was also worried how I was going to eat. Today's video is going to be makeup rehab, getting over a makeup addiction. Hey there, my handsome and beautiful Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobras Nest. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra, and I make minimalism videos. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's get it, let's go. Woo! Are you tired of using makeup as a pick-me-up? Are you tired of wasting money? Do you have too much makeup clutter? Do you have wasted products? Do products expire before you can finish them? Are you feeling overwhelmed and ashamed? Have no fear. Here are 5 tips for helping you along. Number 1, unsub from beauty gurus. For myself, I had to unsubscribe from people that I was following on Instagram and on YouTube who would showcase makeup from brands that I really liked. And it made me feel more exposed and more aware of items that were available that I felt like, oh, I can't have at the moment. So for the time being, I'm not currently following them. In the future, I feel like when I have a better relationship with makeup, I might be able to subscribe and be more responsible with my following of makeup. But for the time being, consider unsubscribing just so you can take a break from it and not constantly be bombarded with items that are coming out and feeling like you're missing out. If you just take a small break from it, you can focus on the makeup that you already have instead of focusing on makeup that's coming out that you can't have. Number 2, start with a 1-week no makeup buy. During this pandemic, I held off for a week buying some makeup that I wanted to get. I think a mascara and a lipstick. And I put it off for a week, and then I kept putting it off for a month, and then the month turned into 6 months. It's been over half a year. I don't think I would have been able to make it this far if I had just been cold turkey and told myself I'm not going to buy makeup anymore for 6 months. Instead, what I did was for a week I did it, and then the following week I did it again, and it just kept going that way. I recommend doing that, especially as a fellow makeup lover. I totally understand that it would not be easy to tell yourself you could never have makeup again. Instead, shift your mentality and just try it for a week and see how you feel. Number 3, create a makeup bag capsule. When I created my capsule wardrobe, I actually discovered that I felt less inclined to want to buy new clothes because I felt like, oh, I already have a capsule at home. It's completely complete. I decided to apply the same principles to my makeup. I took a small makeup bag and I filled it up with all of the items that I needed to be able to create a complete look for all areas, lips, eyes, mouth. Once I did that, I found I too was less inclined to buy products because I knew exactly what was in my makeup bag and I already had everything that I needed. For the makeup that isn't in the makeup bag, I put that away, and every month rotate items that I want to try or change up. I'll take out a lippy and put in a new lippy and use that up for a month or 2 till I get bored of it or I feel like switching it up, and it feels as if I had just bought a new makeup, but it isn't. It's just from my stored items. Number 4, make a list plus expiry dates. When I decluttered some makeup, some of my 2-year makeup, I had taken out a piece of paper and I made a list of all of the items that I already owned plus their expiration dates. What this did for me was it allowed me to see what items I had a lot of in one category and also to be aware of the expiration dates. Once I was aware of the expiration dates, I was better able to make decisions about which items I wanted to use up first because I realized that they were going to expire sooner. I ought to finish them up. Number 5. Declutter expired makeup only. I say that because there was a period of time during my project panning where I felt like I could just declutter something that didn't spark joy, and in doing so I never really realized how long it takes me to truly use up my products. I felt justified in buying something new because I felt like it didn't matter. I was just going to declutter what I finished. By decluttering expired makeup only, it makes you aware of how much you actually have and how long it really does take up to finish that large amount of makeup that you have, that it isn't just something you can frivolously just throw about. It brings home the reality of how long it really takes to get through such a large collection, and it will, at least for myself, it made me less inclined to want to purchase new makeup because I felt like that's just going to add to my giant clutter of makeup. Number 6, project panning. So now that you have assessed your large collection, you can take the opportunity to start project panning. If you don't know what project panning is, it's when you take a certain item and you continue to use it till you hit pan on it, stop using it, and then you move on to your next item to pan. Pan is hitting the little pan on a particular item. I did project pan for a period of time just to kind of wean myself off the idea that I need to be constantly purchasing makeup. That was the first baby steps that I took to having a smaller, more minimal makeup collection, I started project panning what I already owned. And once I did that, I became more comfortable with the amount that I had. And from there, I slowly started to cull down. All right, number 7, understand how long it truly takes to use up a product. A lot of people showcase online a new product that they've bought, but people rarely show you, oh, I finished this, I finished that. There is now more so on the market. You can see people are doing monthly empties, so they can say, oh, this took me this long to finish. And some people even show you, this product is 6 months old and I still haven't finished it, but it's expired, so I'm letting it go. For myself, once I realized how long it was taking me to finish up some of my products, I didn't feel I could justify buying something new because I felt like I still needed quite a ways to go before I finished some of my other things. Things for myself, I realized that my eyeshadows take years to finish. I'm not very heavy-handed. Even though I do hit large pans on items, it still takes me quite a while to finish. For the time being, eyeshadows is not something that I am currently allowing myself to purchase. I have told myself you can have eyeshadows once you have finished all of the eyeshadows you already have. Number 8, understand why you bought so much in the first place. For me, it was important to understand what was my relationship with makeup. Using makeup as a coping mechanism, I was kind of going through a period in my life where I was trying my best to control my food. And when I started to feel out of control, or even during my recovery, I didn't want to be constantly focused on or fixated on food and needed something else to get my mind off of it. And that's where makeup came in. When my hormones were out of balance during my recovery, I bought more foundation to cover up my skin. I found I had a lot of enjoyment watching makeup tutorials and playing around with my makeup, fiddling with my makeup, washing my brushes to just kind of get my mind off of things. I'm currently in a state of life where I'm addressing other issues in my life and I don't feel like I need to be relying on makeup anymore. Examine your relationship with makeup. Try to understand and get to the root cause of what's driving your shopping purchases, why you're purchasing more than you feel you should. Number 9, enjoy the makeup you already have. Once I went on my unintentional 6-month buy, I found that the longer I spent using up a product, the more I found I appreciated it and I got more enjoyment out of it. I felt like, oh, that's my makeup staple, and I felt very excited to use it. I also felt a lot of satisfaction from seeing the product, go down and dwindle and feel like, yeah, I'm getting use out of it. I felt more fulfilled knowing that I had makeup that I was cherishing and using up. I didn't feel as wasteful. I felt like I'm adulting here, and it's good to kind of go back to my makeup staples, my tried and true, the ones that were in my makeup capsule makeup bag, knowing that these are products that really flatter me and make me feel really pretty, and no longer feeling like I had to project pan this. I just have to use this up even though I don't really like it. I felt like, no, I'm doing my makeup and I'm looking bomb as fuck when I finish using my makeup because it's the makeup that I like and it's in my capsule. And this was really important because I felt way less inclined to go out to purchase new things because my love for something new in the store wasn't as much as the love that I had for the items that I already used and appreciated on the daily. If you want to consider subscribing to my channel, I make a lot of videos on makeup and minimalism and intentionality and frugality. So if you are on a little journey of your own, you want to better your situation with your money and your makeup and your relationship with things, consider hitting the subscription button for more videos on this topic. If nothing else, hit the like button. Check out my Instagram for more Mignon Cobra goodness for notifications on when I upload videos. I upload videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I pretty much upload every other day. So if you want binge-worthy content, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Bye!